I came to this role through a very odd pathway. I worked for an extensive period in local government, but in human services, and so started my career as a youth worker. When I left local government, I was managing a community services infrastructure portfolio as well as programs, and so that gave me some insight into the built environment. After that, I moved into a role with a charitable not-for-profit in the drug and alcohol sector and managed a clinic and a healthcare clinic and a number of other aspects, including apprenticeship program and RTO, a whole range of different programs for people who were disadvantaged. Somebody brought this role to my attention and thought that I might play an interesting role with the FMA, which I've done for the best part of the last 10 years. One of the things which I believe is that the built environment is an enabler of bringing people together. It might be placing a kindergarten in an area that had economic challenges, and once a kindergarten's there, you've got families moving into that area, and then all of a sudden a coffee shop appears, and then once the coffee shop's successful, another shop appears, and so forth. So you can use it as an enabler of a whole range of other opportunities. And people often say to me, well, you were working for charities, you're working in the human services sector, you're now leading an industry that is quite privatised and commercial in nature. How do you sort of justify that in your own mind, having a social justice bent? I do like the built environment, and that's what one of my passions in life. But the role I had in human services is really about bringing people together to collaborate, to do things that they wouldn't do without me in the room, in a way. So acting as an enabler or a facilitator, whether I'm doing that with large multinational companies on behalf of an industry, or whether I'm doing that as a youth worker, bringing young people to a place where they had opportunities they wouldn't without me there. Similar principles in my mind.